I am quite sure that the last two episodes have already made a deep impact on your mind and soul. As our journey continues, I welcome you to the third episode of Translation of Atma Shakti. Connection between heart, mind, and work. When you are thinking in a new creative way, your mind is developing. Everyone has this power, but they don't use it. There are many who have new creative ideas in their mind, but they do not try to give them the form of action. Either they hesitate or they are afraid to do such action. They think whether they can do it or if they fail, whether people will laugh at them, etc. In this way, they limit themselves and ultimately quits the work. It needs courage to do a work and remove all weakness and negativities from the mind. Many, even after starting the work, stop at any hurdles on the way. They get disappointed at the failure. So, the step should be whatever hindrance comes on your way, you keep on continuing your work until it is completed. Focus on your work, and ultimately, in this way, you will get total connection between head, heart, and hand. Practice 13. First step, think something creative. Second step, think how can you convert your creative thoughts to actions. Plan them. Third step, start the work. However unfavorable the situation is, continue your work. Even if you fail, keep on doing the work. Do not stop until you finish the work. Choose a problem from all the problems you used to face in daily basis in your office, home, or anywhere. Now think how to solve it. Always remember there can be many solutions to a single problem. Choose any one solution and think what are the steps to convert this solution in the form of action. Find all the positive and negative points in these steps. Now think how to utilize the positive points and face the negative ones. Now practice this until you finish your work. Continue at least for a week. You will find that after a month, your confidence has increased many times. 6 days experiment. Knowledge and principles can be beautiful, but they are useless unless and until you give them the form of action. From the previous practices, you have come to know how you can increase your certain powers. Use them. At least half an hour a day for a week can help you to move forward. Choose one from earlier practices, any one practice from the earlier practices, and continue to practice it for 6 days, or choose 6 different practices and continue for 6 days. Now write in the first 3 columns what you want to do. And every day after work, write your results and realizations in last 2 columns. Increase your courage. How to increase your courage? Whatever the situation comes, try to remain calm and deal it. Maybe you have already realized it when doing practice 2. From practice 9, you have seen how to find the positive points from any situation. Remember that most of your fears are unrealistic. Practice 16 will help you in this. Remember, in past you have faced many dangers and successfully dealt and overcome them. Practice doing difficult work. Practice 15 will help you in this regard. Keep your mind calm. Practice 5 has helped you in it. Keep practicing it regularly. For simple ordinary work, there are 100 crores of people. You try to do something extraordinary. This will help you increase your courage and ability along with your confidence. Practice 15. Write 2 works which you have never tried to do, thinking them to be too difficult to perform. Now read what you have written and question yourself. Are the works really impossible to do? You will definitely get the answer from your soul that they are tough but not impossible. Now choose any one from them and start working on it. See practice 13. Do this work on Monday, Wednesday and Friday for 30 minutes each day. Now do the other difficult work in same way and think about it in same manner on Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Now fill the chart given in practice 14. Most of your fears are fictional or fabricated. Suppose a student is expecting 70% marks in school final exam. But after the results were declared, it was seen that he got 56% only. He got afraid about his future. He got depressed and scared. Now, how will he combat this situation? First, he has to write the thoughts of which he is actually scared of. Suppose he wrote, he will not get science in college. Number 2, his future is bleak. Number 3, his friends and neighbors will laugh at him. Number 4, he won't get chance in IIT after 2 years. Number 5, his parents will get severely hurt. Number 6, he won't get good job in future. Now after writing all these points, he has to be questioned in each single case. Is it really so? He will realize that the thoughts 2, 3, 6 are absolutely wrong. There are many avenues in future. Enemies will only laugh, but not all will laugh at him. He can get good job from arts and commerce field also. Thoughts 1 and 4, that is whether he will get science in college and whether he will get chance in IIT, are also doubtful. Maybe in one or other college he can get science. And about IIT, he has enough time of 2 years to prepare himself. So, out of so many fearful thoughts, maybe only thought 5, that it may hurt his parents, is true. So, out of so many negative points, only 1 or 2 are actually the main reasons to be afraid of. With this, we move to practice 16. Write down one thing about which you have doubts and fears. in a piece of paper. Now write what are the actual fears about it which you are afraid of, pointwise. Then question every fearful thought with a single question. Is it really so? Are you sure that your fear will definitely happen? Note down which fears are actually wrong, which are doubtful. In this way, you can analyze your fears. Remove your fabricated fears. This is practice 17. Why do you feel helpless in certain situation? Mainly because of two reasons. One, you feel that you can't do anything in that situation. And two, you cannot see any ray of hope in certain situation. Actually, the reason for helplessness that you do not ask yourself the following questions. Is it true that I really cannot do anything? And number two, is it true that there is no hope, no positive points in it? Now remember, in past also, you faced such situations and was quite able to overcome them. What did you do at that time? Think about it and find some solution from it this time also. How to change your mental state? This is practice 18. Your mental state can be of four types. Number 1, you can see positive points and you are hopeful. Number 2, you are hopeful but you are focusing more on negative points of a certain situation. Number 3, you are frustrated and you can see only negative points. And number 4, you are frustrated but you are trying to find positive points. Now, if you are in the first type of mindset, it's quite fine. If you are in type 2 mindset, with your hopefulness, solve the negative points, focusing and taking help of all the positive points of that situation. If you are in type 3, then think that being frustrated, you are actually doing harm to yourself. Take help of people who can help you to focus on positive points present in that situation. If you are in type 4 mental state, then focus and stress more on the positive points. How to combat or fight negative points? If you withdraw yourself from the situation or work, just seeing the negative points of that situation, then you will actually bring harm to yourself. So think how you can fight those negative points. First, find the positive points and try to use them. Practice 6 and 9 will help you in this. Then write the negative points one by one and think about them. What can you do about them? How to solve them? How to face them? You will soon understand they are not that tough as you thought them to be. And you can then find that one or more negative points are really impossible for you to solve. In that case, think if you can tackle them in any other way. That means those problems that can't be solved directly, think if you can solve them in some indirect way. Practice 19. Think of any recent incident that is constantly hurting you. Then write the negative points and think what you can do for those cases. If among them you are really unable to solve one or two points, then write those points and think, is there any other way to solve them? Any indirect way? Any other option? In this way, you will definitely solve all the negative points of your life. With this, we reach the end of this episode. Keep practicing till we meet again with the other practices. Till then, stay safe and calm.